How's it going, guys? It's more of this. That's the wrong button. I'm not saluting today, sorry. I'm gonna have to bank these salutes for another day. Use my legs? If I was still like 17, I could. I have no interest in Slay the Spire 2 co-op. Maybe my mind will change when it's out of early access, but it does not interest me in the slightest. Yeah, that's all the co-op me and Rena need, is her watching me play and her telling me to try things. I did pick up Slay the Spire 2 in early access, just because it's going to be cheaper in early access. I am not playing it until it's out of early access. I just have no interest in playing games in early access.
Oh.
In the, like, mid-2010s, I played a lot of things in early access, and I just got burnt out playing them in early access that by the time they fully released, I did not want to touch them. The tier list is... Watcher is good at everything. I don't even think Watcher is going to be in the second game, but Watcher is good at everything.
What's happening here? It's bad, isn't it? Properly bad, I mean.
Watcher is, by far, the most fun I had in Slay the Spire 1. Like, miles away, the most fun character for me.
Right. Which is why I think we need to go back to basics. Listen, all our adventures start from the same place, right? You know where I mean. That shrine to the north of the village. Maybe if we paid it a visit, we might learn more about what's happening to the world. Well, what do you think? Oh, it's got to be worth a try.
But I hope you've been enjoying it, Melly. I've seen you have been putting some time into it. It's probably more enjoyable than spending your time with this game. The one on the roof is gonna be 1 gold, Ziggle. And it was mostly... I forgot where I was going, so I thought I needed to head that way. And then I was like, oh wait, no I don't.
Easy peasy.
Well, I'm glad you've both been enjoying it.
What?
No. Oh, it's Mervyn.
Praise be! Using the power of the Knights of Light to communicate via this statue was not such a foolish idea after all, it seems. It is I, Sir Mervyn. There is something I must share with thee.
Sir Mervyn, you're all right. Oh, thank goodness.
Sir Mervyn? Where are you? Is all well in the rest of the world?
Friends, lend me thine ears, for I have a terrible tale to relate. It beginneth soon after we parted ways at the Cathedral of Light. The Almighty hath made a most fateful decision. Believing certain regions to be irredeemably blighted by evil, he hath erased them from our world. As you may have guessed, the Isle of Estard is one such place. I tried to reason with him.
Amazing.
He branded me a heretic and banished me from his sight.
That was Larka,
I escaped the wrath of
Ziggle,
his servants
where everyone turned
and
into
fled
animals.
to the remote region of Buckingham, wherein I have hidden myself away.
I see. But how can we hope to resolve this awful situation?
I, too, am greatly troubled by these developments, which is why I must needs investigate further. There exist in this world beings with power almost equal to that of the Almighty himself. The 4 Great Spirits. 'Tis my belief that if we can locate them, they may be able to offer us some insight into the state in which we find ourselves.
And where do we find these great spirits exactly?
Each spirit presideth over one of the elements. earth, wind, fire, and water, dwelling in a region wherein that element may be found in abundance. Furthermore, if my suspicions are correct, these regions are somehow connected to the Shrine of Mysteries.
In which case, we may have a problem, Sir Mervyn. The doors to the shrine no longer open.
We don't know that. Well,
Closed by the forces of darkness, no doubt. Which doth suggest that a Knight of Light would be capable of opening it. Let me see. Right. Here goeth nothing. Ha!
like, I knew it didn't open, but, like, we weren't given the opportunity to check the doors in this cutscene.
You did it! How wonderful!
The doors opened? Then 'twould seem I had it right. Your island hath indeed been sealed away by the forces of darkness. Verily, I find the actions of the Almighty ever more difficult to comprehend. Curses! Footsteps approach. Alas, I must depart. Until next time, friends.
It's gonna be hard doing some of these fights without my healer. Well, until Gabo learns, Omni-Heal, I think.
Sure.
I know Hero gets some healing spell. What healing spell? Multi-heal, okay. Oh yeah, I have Omni-Heal on the Druid. Sorry, I thought it was a Sage spell. Cool. Cool. Yeah, that's all my tabletinos. I don't know why I called them tabletinos.
So, we can't even use these to go anywhere. That's not good.
It seems we are stranded here on this island.
Greetings, my friends. 'Tis I, Sir Mervyn.
Hi, Sir
Am I right
Mervyn.
in thinking that thou art unable to journey to other regions?
Mervyn, where did you get these powers?
But all hope is not lost. The 4 teleportals in the island's shrine should allow thee to travel to the regions wherein the great spirits dwell.
I noticed that the torches on either side of the door to this chamber were no longer lit. Could this mean that all is not well with the teleportals?
If I recall correctly, the torches were originally lit by sacred flames originating from Emberdale. Their having been extinguished may well be the cause of the teleportal's loss of power. Perhaps I may be of assistance. I understand there to be another sacred flame here in Buckingham.
That's true.
If I am able to locate it, I believe that such powers as I possess might enable me to send it to thee. Tell me, doth this plan seem a wise one?
Yeah, God's strongest
Very
soldier.
well. Then I shall seek the flame in question and deliver it to thee forthwith.
It's at the
I
top of
had
the
better not
lighthouse.
tarry any longer. I hope to return with good news anon.
Good luck, Sir Mervyn. You're the best. Thanks, Sir Mervyn. You can do it.
Take care, Sir Mervyn.
Now, I know I hate modern translations of Dragon Quest games, because they do, like, a bunch of puns and weird accents and stuff. I really like Sir Mervyn's dialogue because it feels like old Dragon Warrior. It feels like Dragon Warrior 1 through 4, with the classical ye olde English. Yeah, he's definitely got a fucking FF7 Sid run cycle. Well, Ziggle, you can play FF7 whenever you want. You don't see anything. You can't see me. I don't know, you didn't... I don't remember you doing a single death blow, Ziggle. Can that truly be called peak? Sorry, I don't remember what you did in our playthrough. I know you did dumb stuff, I don't remember the specifics. Oh, look at this guy. Cheating. Did the Almighty send you? No. Are those chests just there and I didn't open them? Or... Sir Mervyn doesn't know what treasure smells like, it's true. Oh, these fuckers change my equipment around. I don't have my fucking monster hearts? Bro, how am I supposed to play as Mervyn when I don't have the Lips heart?
Splendid display.
The certainty of knowing that the secret of success is simple. Stick 'em with the status ailment. Enemies afflicted with status ailments take 30% more damage. Cool. Miracle Moon. Makes it easier to seize the initiative when approaching a monster from behind. Wow. Not gonna tell you how much easier, just that it's easier. I do not remember if in the original you have to do a boss fight with just solo Mervin. I don't remember how me and Ziggle built our Mervins. I think mine I just made Paladin because I was lazy. You might have had your Mervin be your Monster Heart carrier, because I don't think you made Gobbo your Monster Heart user, and I remember you had a Monster Heart user.
If I may.
Flame shoot. What blistering flames. What a fight.
Splendid display.
How's it going, Daryl?
Oh.
It's never going to. Like I said, they managed to make the worst version of Dragon Quest VII possible, and I didn't even know that was
Sir
possible.
Mervyn, is everything all right? You found the guiding light, I assume?
I have indeed located the guiding light. Be at the ready. I will send it to thee now. It would seem that the guiding light hath opened a door for thee. However, I must beseech thee, have caution. It would appear that the Almighty is displeased with the spirits. I shall depart this place at once and endeavor to learn more about his actions. Verily, I shall return to fight by your side anon. Till then, prithee, take great care.
Thank you, Sir Mervyn. I hope that we will meet again soon. We should be able to use the teleportal now. Come, there is no time to waste.
I did not know that it was possible for me to be disappointed in Dragon Quest VII. More so than I already was. But like I said, I would rather be mad at a game than bored with a game.
Oh.
Some skeleton squires appear. Hit him with the big banga. Blows away all enemies with an unimaginably enormous explosion.
Have a blast!
Yeah, it was impossible for me to imagine a explosion that big. Okay, Ziggle, I'll do it again. But you have to imagine this time. Okay, Ziggle, you better be imagining this time.
All in a day's work.
Oh. Huh?
Gawk.
Dodge this!
I think the worst thing they could have done for the spell and ability animations in this game was make you see them. By which I mean, if you think about any previous Dragon Quest game, you don't see the character performing the ability. In 9, you'll see the camera show the player do an action, and then it cuts back to the enemies, and you see an animation. You don't have to tie the character animation to the ability animation. In all the previous games, you just see the animation happen to the enemies. And that lets you have a lot more free-form ability to make cool effects. But we can't have Sauce Ziggle because we have to have the effects match the animations. Kaboom.
Dodge this!
I don't know, dude. It also wasn't until like 2 or 3 streams ago that I realized that they made the Bang series Light Element.
Boom!
Because, like, Bright Splitter and Boom use the same, like, particle effects.
Easy.
That is a nice surprise.
Woo, pot lids. Okay, bye.
Oh!
We're back to fix the world.
Eh?
Ooh, the conflagration key. What luck, a tiny medal. What luck, a tiny medal. all 6 treasures in here. There's 1 treasure outside. It's my boy Rosevine. That's what I made Maribel.
Feel the heat. Over here!
I remember it was a
Excellent.
gigantic pain in the ass to get Maribel up to Rosevine.
Dodge this! Come to me!
Oh yeah, random thought, but I read an excerpt
Oh!
from an interview of I can't think of the Dragon Quest director's name, but it was the Dragon Quest director and the Paranorma site director, and they were talking about how how they're worried about the English localizations of their games because English doesn't have as much nuance in word choice as the Japanese games. And I'm just like, I wonder if the Dragon Quest director even knows that the modern translations just throw in random ass accents in all of the locations. Like, I'm really curious if there's, like, really detailed language in the Japanese versions, and it just gets butchered even more from having random accents.
Oh.
Understood.
But I remember the interview, the Paranormal site director was like, we put a lot of effort, like, choosing, like, these really specific phrases and words to convey the emotions that we want to, and I'm worried that when it gets localized into English, it will just lose most of its meaning. And that's when the Dragon Quest director chimed in.
Oh.
But I was just thinking about Paranormal Site, and I remembered that interview. Oh boy, Gobbo's proficiency as a hero. Got multi-heal. Yay! I don't like how these gem slimes look. I don't know, Leosh.
Take that! Over here!
It's the only one you need to know because it's the best attack in the game.
Easy peasy.
I'm really curious if that Rosevine formation is hiding a golden treasure spot.
There we go. I don't like how the Gem Slime's crown bounces.
I definitely thought the crown was just like a part of the slime.
Over here! Oh,
It was not metal. Well, we don't assume it was metal in 9, because we only saw the Darkonium slime. It was just immune to elements.
Magma Blast! Come to me! All in a day's work.
Okay, that's where the sparkly is. What enemy is this? I don't remember Great Value Majin Buu in 7. Obliterates a group of enemies with an earth-shaking inferno. That was probably one of the better spell animations, but it was so gloom.
Over here! Come to me! That was easy!
I thought Delusionist was gonna actually catch up to me. That's a big dragon. What luck? A fire blade.
Ready! Prepare to burn.
I'm just like, has Dragon Quest ever have a goblin enemy?
That was easy.
Or were they just like, Final Fantasy's got goblins, we don't need goblins? But like a tiny medal. Hello, small child. Sure, tell me an old tale from around these parts. Doesn't matter if I'm ready or not, because I'll just pop back up at that save point. I'll take care of this. The person who has barely any magic levels in her. Yes, Maribel casts Kafrizzle into the lava. That spell she definitely has. I'm not going to poke too much fun at that, because there's the part in Final Fantasy V where they cast like Kiraga and Life and Isuna, even if you don't have it. But they definitely intended Maribel to be the mage of the party.
Getting crazy! This is magic! Hang in there! Oh, cheers! Yeah! Come to me!
All Fire Spirit, hope you're not weak to ice. Sorry. 1932 dablages.
Yeah!
1951 dablages.
Over here! Ultimate power!
Anyway. I'm legit like, if I did that fight on normal, would I have just one-shot him with Aisha? It's the fire spirit. Let us shed some light on the subject. Laugh track. Now, see, that was an unimaginably large explosion. I'm glad it's like, what if a Frieza soldier was also a JoJo stand? Oh, right, the amulets. I remember the amulets being pretty alright, but I think one was just way better than the others. Yeah, plus 30 attack. Do I finally take Golem Heart off of Maribel?
Eh? Understood.
Why'd I have to walk you back to town just so I run back to Burnmont?
I know.
He flew off towards Pilchard Bay like a rocket. Do you even know what a rocket is, Gabo?
Hmm.
Okay, Ziggle, I'll get the sparkly on top of the bell, the single gold coin. still find it funny that no one in this village is just like, yeah, you defeated the Demon King. I'm sure you can handle any fight that comes your way. They're just like, yeah, if it comes to blows, more hands on deck is better, I guess. It's the... I don't remember what the ship is called. I just know that it's Captain Shark Eye's ship.
Eh? Oh. Hmm.
Aye, aye.
The Sea Dragon.
Can it be 2 years since Captain Sharkeye agreed to head the Royal Fleet? What he and his crew have achieved is truly remarkable. Alas, no matter how many monsters the crew of the Sea Dragon defeat, they seem to come back in ever greater numbers.
Yes. I rather fear our successes have drawn unwanted attention from the forces of evil. Perhaps this was to be expected. And rumor has it that the reckless devil intends to deliberately draw the master of all monsters to a distant corner of the ocean and finish this once and for all.
But Your Majesty, that is unspeakably dangerous. Captain Sharkeye may be a mighty pirate, but he cannot hope to go toe-to-toe with the Demon King. Especially not now. Why, it was only last night that Lady Anais announced she was with child.
I share your concerns, believe me. Alas, he's not a man whose mind can be changed.
Yaha! Ye know me better than my own dear mother, Your Majesty. And you understand the situation as well as I do. If naught is done, 'tis only a matter of time before your kingdom gets gobbled up by the darkness. There's no altering my course now. 'Tis set, and that's the end of it. If we don't make a stand, there'll be no future for any of us.
It seems we cannot change your mind. Well then, on behalf of myself and my subjects, let me express my utmost gratitude to you.
Ah, ye silver-tongued devil, ye. I can see why they made ye captain of this fair realm. Now listen. We're having ourselves a little shindig on the Sea Dragon this evening to celebrate Anais' news. Be there? Or I'll kill all the lot of ye.
If we can't put a bit more wind in these sails, the monsters will be upon us before we put more than a few leagues between ourselves and back of them. Set a course to the southwest!
Wow, new cutscene.
Avast, rigging! Time to put an end to your daydreaming and get to work! Send all except the fighting men below decks! Aye, aye, Mr. Tar!
Captain Sharkeye, I'm here as a representative of the Kingdom of Buckingham. Myself and my men wish to fight alongside you in your final battle, and we will not take no for an answer.
Ha ha! If there's one thing I've learned these past few years, it's that you Buckingham boys are a stubborn bunch. You're welcome along on this voyage. Though I've an idea you'll be regretting your pig-headedness before our journey's through. Truth is, we've little hope of victory in the battle ahead. After all, the Demon King possesses a power beyond all reckoning. But even should he best us, we'll not go down without landing a broadside or two. We can but try. And if you Buckingham boys are of a mind to join us on the road to hell, far be it from me to stop ye.
Yeah, still don't like Sharkeye's voice.
We've nothing to fear, Captain. The water spirit will see that we don't perish. We'll send those monsters to Davy Jones's locker, and ye'll be back in Buckingham at Lady Annias' side in no time.
Ha ha! That's the spirit, shipmate! Now, I'd best be going above, casting a weather eye over the waves.
I swear I'm paying attention.
Hi there, Mr. Tar! Anything to report?
Monsters, Captain Sharkeye. Hordes of the scurvy dogs, as far as the eye can see.
Ha ha! Just as I predicted. Let's hope the Demon King himself soon shows his filthy fizzog.
Aye, aye, Captain. We're right beside you, all away and ready for anything. There's not a man among us who'd go back on the oath we swore. The spirit marked ye, Captain. She marked ye out for greatness.
Tar lad, the mark upon my skin. Tain't complete. 'Tis but a portion of the full sign of the water spirit. We may yet find that the power of the sea ain't mine to command. But even should it prove to be so, I'll lead my men to a glorious end! We'll throw mud in that demonic dog's eye before we go. I'll see to that.
Belay there, Captain. I'll not hear such talk. You'll be back in Buckingham with your beloved Annias before you know it. We all will. Ye've an unborn child who needs ye. And a crew here on the Sea Dragon who needs ye just as much.
Where would I be without ye, Tar? Ye sentimental old fool, ye. I need you salty sea dogs no less than ye need me. Ye've made me what I am. But I'll not always be here. I can only hope that one day my boy will take the helm in me place. You know, Tar, I had a dream last night. I saw him, all grown, a strapping young lad, even without his father. And you know what he wished for? I wished that he'd one day find himself among a crew of square-rigged souls, every bit as faithful as yourselves. Yeah, that's enough talk of dreams and the like. No good will come of it. Make ready to engage the enemy!
Aye, aye, Captain. The men are all at battle stations. Avast, ye scurvy dogs! All hands on deck! Prepare to fire on my command! Don't let 'em catch ye unawares now, boys! Ready! Aim! Fire!
I think we won. We couldn't.
Okay, so
We couldn't show that cutscene.
oh,
Arr! Captain Short Guy, we brought you the boy and his crew, as requested.
Very good, Mr. Riggin. Now back to your post.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Good day to ye, lad. And to your shipmates. Let me start by apologising for the welcome ye received. The sea dog who cast down your rope is a rough old salt, but his heart's in the right place. Now, Maya Maid's been telling me a little of your adventure so far, and of what else has been afoot in the world. 'Tis bone-chilling indeed to think we've been adrift so long, senseless and soulless, without ever making port. I believe we're beginning to put it all square in our minds. But I confess, I find it all a little hard to countenance. Could the sea dragon truly have been frozen solid for centuries? I'll not say it's impossible, of course. There's little I'd put past that scurvy scoundrel, the Demon King. But still. Anyway, enough of that. I hear you've made quite a habit of saving all the places of the world from peril. And if my sources speak truly, one of these was the Kingdom of Buckingham. Is that correct?
Never heard of it.
Then the king would have given ye a little something by way of thanks. The sea serpent saber. 'Tis a unique trinket, to be sure. 'Twas gifted to our ancestors by the very water spirit herself. I entrusted it to Buckingham's care on the morning myself and the lads set off for our final battle.
Yes, I know, Captain Shark Eye, thank
I've no
you.
doubt that he passed it on to ye, knowing that somehow, someday, our paths might cross. Would ye be so kind as to show it to me? A glimpse of it'll go a long way to proving that what ye've all been telling me's the truth. Aye. 'Tis the saber, all right. Then there's very little doubt in your story. Which means that Anais, my dear Anais, is long since. Come. I need to talk to ye man to man. It seems we know now what brought us this far. The question is, what course to chart from here on out? How to escape these dark doldrums in which we find ourselves becalmed. 'Tain't all doom and gloom, of course. We're no longer frozen solid, for one thing. If only we'd not been encased in that accursed ice for so damned long. I'll not be meeting my Ananias again anytime soon. Do me a favor. Hold the saber aloft once more. That marquee bear, lad. 'Tis the watermark, there's no doubt. Which can only mean... the arm! It burns!
Apparently. He's very Vincent Valentine. Now, if only it's actually Steve Blum, too.
I trust you can hear me. You who are the last hope of the Almighty. You who have brought light into this world of darkness. You who have been chosen. You who awoke the fire spirit. Your power is great indeed. The awakening of my other siblings may not be beyond you. I am the water spirit. For many centuries have I slept, but always have I watched over you.
It's very meandering.
Now I too await my awakening. Fire, earth, wind. Wake first my fellow spirits from their slumber. When you have done so, come to Rainbow Cove, sea serpent saber in hand. Summon the power of all three spirits and call to me. Water brings life, earth nurtures it, wind carries it, and fire allows it to flourish. And when all is ended, life returns to water. The four great spirits shall free you from this world of darkness. I am the water spirit, and I await my awakening here beneath the ocean waves.
What's this? The mark on my arm is up and disappeared. And it's as I thought. As me dreams suggested. You are my heir, my duty, the one myself and my crew were unable to fulfill. 'Tis yours now. The watermark on your arm. 'Tis complete now.
Did we just get the
And your
Triforce of
course is
Courage?
clear. You're to do as the water spirit said, and track down the wind and earth spirits. There isn't a moment to lose. The flames we saw burning in the Shrine of Mysteries should lead ye to them.
Shark Eye, you did not see those
Fire,
flames.
wind, earth, and water. Rouse all four spirits from their slumber, and this world will be free of this accursed darkness at last. So let's set sail for the island of Estard without further delay, shall we? We'll take care of the navigation, lad. You can spend the night in your cabin. By the time ye wake up in the morning, we'll have arrived.
Also, Shark Eye, you seemed like you really wanted to be a father, and realizing that Gant is your child, you had the most subdued reaction. Okay. I'm going to take a stretch break because I need to use the restroom. I will be back in a bit. The watermark that he has is passed down through his bloodline. So I guess he doesn't know that we're his kid. He just knows that we're related. But he could at least have been excited to know that Anais gave birth. A goodie bag heart. The spirit of a stuff strutter who can send the entire dance floor into the stratosphere. Enemies are more likely to attack during battles, more likely to get work done. Cool. And that wasn't even the treasure that was listed, so that's probably how there's 5 tiny metals listed in Russian Place. I probably need to talk to a bunch of people.
Ah.
Oh. 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 Oh.
Now,
I'm glad that they just arbitrarily added more treasures to all these locations, so I have to just go into every room and gold stuff again. What? A gold fragment. Wow. Yep, it was just a strength seed. What luck, a King's Blade. What luck, a Platinum Shield. What luck, a Pallium Regale. What luck, a Tiny Metal. Also, equipment for Mervyn when he comes back. Ding ding. What like a tiny metal? What like a spam call?
Hey,
Dodge this! Oh! Over here!
Ka-frizzle!
Well, well, well. Ziggle found another thing to not like about this game.
Easy peasy.
I mostly just wanted to say well, well, well. I have heard that it's fun. Relatively to other things. No, Dragon Quest VII Reimagined is not fun relative to other things. No, I know. I just want to make my stance abundantly clear.
Eat that. I feel great.
I try my best. Look, we can't have it not glowing. That's too much to figure out in Unreal Engine. There are 22 treasures that have magically appeared on this island. What's up, Man of War? A Hell Hog.
Enjoy. Come to me!
Corpse Corporal. An Emperor slime, huh?
Over here! Kaboomo! Dodge this! Come to me! Oh, have a blast! Come to me! Ruff!
Kazing and Sword Dance.
Hey! Here I come! Ha! All in a day's work.
What luck, an agility seed. What luck, a seed of Therapusis. I guess I may as well just slap all these seeds of Therapusis onto fucking Gobbo. Oh no, not an inauspicious color. What, like a tiny medal? I just need 19 more tiny medals. Is it 19? I just need 19 more tiny medals and then I get the Uber Gringham Whip.
Huh?
It's the principal, Ziggle. If I didn't have functionally infinite MP, I would do other things with her. But I have functionally infinite MP.
Take that!
A vicious dragster.
To me, Gale!
Ready.
Bit chilly. Getting breezy! Be careful! Thank you. Oh. Easy peasy.
Unlock a dragster heart. Ensures that the user gets the first turn. The pride of a true competitor who knows there is only one winner in any race. Cool. It's pretty useless.
Ma, kaboom! We did it!
Frizz cracker. Sure. Combines opposing elements to create a devastating magical explosion. The powerful recoil temporarily reduces the caster's magical attack power.
Oh, here comes the pain! That was easy!
Well, that was a crit, but that was also a lot of damage. Which, if you're gonna have an overheat effect, yeah, make it do a lot of damage. It's okay. It's allowed to do damage.
Here you go.
There's no way that they made 2 magic bursts. Yeah, it cost 60.
Right. Here I come. Ha! Excellent.
Yeah, I remember when I got to have Kerfriz. That was cool. I could still have Kerfriz. I could switch Maribel back to Mini Mayoress. It'd be bad, but I could do it.
Huh? Huh?
I mean, with how strong Aisha is, I can't imagine giving like a Kerfrizzle. If I had a Kerfrizzle, I think every fight would just end. Yeah. Nobody gets it. I'm a little surprised with how uninspired the job system is in this game, that there's not, like, promoted versions of the base classes.
We did it! Hi Jinx. Very funny game. Yeah, like, I know I've been putting a bunch of seeds into Maribel to make her work as physical Maribel. I'm pretty sure if I didn't, she would feel roughly as strong as she does. Aisha is supposed to be, like, the pure physical person, and I made her pure mage, and she does a shit ton of damage.
Yeah, she'd still have Blaze in the original. You two can have endgame physical Maribel. Deal 10 to 14 damage with Blaze.
Knew I had it in me.
Knew I had it in me. Didn't they run into me? How did they get surprised? I hate this game's surprise mechanics.
All in a day's work.
toy. That is a nice surprise.
Have a blast! Right! Hey! Ha! That was easy!
How's that?
There we go. Come to me!
Yeah, I love me some Man of War and Rogue Armor. I don't remember Man of War getting Burning Breath, though. Rouge Knight and Healar, yeah. Unlock a Tempest Shield. Oh dang, Frizzcracker does fucking -2. I love having it is just overheat. Because overheat is harshly dropped too, isn't it? What luck, an Infanticore heart. The dastardly disposition to delight in making their fellow fiends tremble with fear. Wow, makes it easier for monsters to escape. Wow. Because they didn't know how to design an RPG. As evidenced by me still using many hearts that I got from early game. The Gigantus.
Dodge this! Let's go! Over here! Dazzle! Over here! Take that! Easy peasy.
Frizz Crackers? Group? Whatever, dude.
Of all places.
Some gigantes appear.
There we go.
Just gonna not deal with the double gigantes fight because that's just gonna take a lot of time. And it's not like I can't afford to just not get experience for a bit because I'm already plenty strong. Some gigantes appear.
There we go.
Look like a tiny metal. I feel sorry for that Foo hero because at the start of this dungeon, you see him with his party members and just slowly, like you'll see the Foo hero, he'll have his party members, they're excited about finding a chest, and you fucking kill them. And you do it enough times, and he's slowly losing party members, and I'm just like, man, he was just having an adventure, and I'm over here fucking killing him constantly. Foo hero deserved better than that. How could I not sound awake when there's such an exciting game as Dragon Quest VII Reimagined right in front of me? Am I getting owned? Seems like I'm getting owned.
Have a blast.
I think I'm done for.
Just gonna keep running from these Manticore fights because they're really strong for some reason.
Hey! Huh? Well... Huh?
Oh, right, the cube world. I'm not drawing this map. This game is about a lot, while at the same time being about nothing. What luck, a tiny medal. We have the ultimate key, but can't unlock that door. Really makes you think.
Yes. Ah.
I already smashed your pots for you, don't worry about it. Perchance I was merely in a trance. It was stolen from us long ago by a vicious beast that did appear one day without warning in the Multipleximus Maximus. I think Multipleximus Maximus is my most hated location name I've ever said in Dragon Quest. I also thought it was going to be a monster name. I thought he was going to tell me that it was stolen by the Multipleximus Maximus. I'm not gonna go into the Multipleximus Maximus tonight. We'll save that for tomorrow. More of this tomorrow. I'm sure we're all excited. Probably another 15 to 20 hours left to go. Thanks for hanging out. Eat food, drink water, sleep. Go to the fucking Nintendo shit cube in the sky, I guess.